we're going to begin by coming into Malasana. This is your simple squatting position. And you want to work here for a little bit to open yourself. You can start with a couple of my core sun salutations. So we're going to be warmed up once we begin to try this, because we need open hips, we need open back muscles, and we need the kind of meditative focus of being in our practice. So once you're warm, come here in Malasana. Take your right elbow inside the right knee. I'll face you and do it. Take the right elbow inside the right knee, press, and spin the left arm to the sky. So you get a nice opening in your side waist and low back areas. This is great for quadratus lumborum, a muscle that connects your pelvis to your low rib cage back in the back of your body. And it needs a stretch for most of us. So here you go. Take a deep inhale. Yum. Exhale, come back to center. Take the left elbow inside the left knee and squeeze. That will also help open up that left sitting bone out to the left. And you can tuck the tailbone a little bit more here, opening up your sacrum and the back of your pelvis. Good. Lifting that right arm to the sky now. Pressing the elbow and knee together. Try to expand through the spine. Get nice and long. And take a very deep breath in. On your exhale, come back to center. Take a deep breath down to your belly, and on the exhale, fold and completely let go. You can reach forward if that feels good to you. But just being here, letting yourself drop into the hips, because we really want to get as low inside ourselves as we can right now, so the crow has the most potential for flight. After a few breaths in that preparation, come to your mat and place both hands down at shoulder distance in front of you. Make sure the middle fingers are pointing forward so your wrist creases are parallel to the front of your mat. Go ahead and check that now. For some of you it'll be first fingers forward, but you'll see. So plant those hands firmly. Now you're going to rock forward. Lift your heels and lift your hips. My feet are about shoulder or hip distance apart as well. You can start with them together if you like. We're going to try to bring the feet together eventually, but if your hips are a little tighter, you might try wide first. So here's the order to do this. Your palms are flat, the heels are lifted. Now bend the elbows back. Just bend those elbows back behind the wrist. At the same time, really lift the heels so the knees raise up. Try to lean in and squeeze your knees on the upper outer arms. Not the elbow joints ever, but anywhere above that is perfect. The higher the better. So the order of this, we've set the foundation now pretty nicely. We want to start hugging in and up. What you don't want to do is set your foundation and then start jumping into your crow pose. Right? That's that miracle we want to occur. 1 out of a million times you might actually get that pose, but you're going to be down here, like pancake batter. Okay? Yeah, I said pancake batter. But what we want to do is be a fluffy pancake that's cooking on the griddle. So instead of pancake batter in the pose, we want to hug in and up and get fluffy like IHOP. Okay? So from here, we're going to plant the hands, lift the hips and heels, and squeeze the knees in. Now squeeze your knees and elbows in, so your elbows come to the wrist width, wrist line. Squeeze your knees in until they are inside your hips, not winging out to the side. This needs adductor or inner thigh muscular strength and activation, so we're going to squeeze and use those inner thighs. And then really important, and something we often miss in our crow pose, is to draw into the abdominal centers. So pelvic floor diaphragm is going to lift. Think about deep low belly lifting towards the low back. Front of the rib cage lifts towards the rounded mid and upper back. So you're actually going to round your back here and get into your abdominal strength. So you see how I just puffed myself up. There's the pancake. Woo! Ready for syrup. All right? So we're going to squeeze in, lift up to the belly. I'm working really hard right now, okay? So you should be really, really feeling this. This is a great preparation to build strength and courage. And when you're ready, remember the head position. Look forward, squeeze in and up above, and then bring those elbows. Just slide your elbows forward over the wrists. Squeeze in and up a little bit more, look forward. Spread the heart forward. And you might not even need those feet anymore. The feet come together in the last moment. So again, foundation, plant the hands, lift the hips and heels. Squeeze those knees on the upper outer arms. Hug in and lift up through the back a lot. Then look forward, lean forward, and find that beautiful place of flight that happens organically when you do those first two actions over and over and over again until you get really deep in them. Then the flight happens without you even having to push it or force anything. So, not that it's easy, but it's possible. So from the crow pose, let's try a couple of things. Let's find our crow here at center. We're going to press the hands down, lean in, do everything that we just talked about, and once again, find your crow, hugging in and up, and then leaning it forward. Now the trick to jumping back is to keep your elbows over the wrists. You don't want those elbows coming back or you'll lose power. So keep the elbows bundled or locked right over the wrists, and as you exhale, lift up through your belly and shoot the legs back, and you're right there. Just have to lower a little bit. Then you can move through your vinyasa and return to your downward facing dog. That should feel pretty good.